I'm itching to play this game, by the way, like Stellar Blade, but my PC is not so stellar right now.
Check this out!
Okay,
So, the Ark is
here goes the characters. First one is Eve.
Sounds similar to the colony where we're from. Eve, from the Airborne Squad. I will be joining you for a brief moment.
Okay. Okay, that is Crown's shooting pose, right? Okay. I mean, I don't have any problems with that. Sure, let's go. And it says she's an assault rifle unit, right?
Weapons can take down matches, so we'll be able to host.
Bro? Oh my gosh, does that look familiar too? That's basically 2B, right? I mean, come on. Okay, so we have keyhole dress. You get this for free. Okay, during the event. Okay, nice. We get a free skin. And Neuralink suit available through the pass after the June 12 version update. Okay, and then there's a gacha skin, of course. That seems like the normal thing that NIKKE does now. Yeah, what's this?
Thanks. I will make sure to repay
That's-
kindness.
Ah, the skin suit. Yeah, the skin suit. That's the gacha skin.
Let's stay strong and hang in there together.
There it is, the skills, right? So she's a burst 3 attacker, iron code, assault rifle. 2B is also assault rifle, but hot dang, bro. Anyway, the skill, we don't have info yet when it comes to the skills. We don't have a specific info, but in general, it says here, Eve is an attacker who performs additional attacks when landing critical hits and inflicts debuffs based on the opponent's element. So reading that, I'm like, does that mean she applies debuffs to all elements, right? Because it says here based on the opponent's elements. So if that's the case, what's gonna make her good or bad, you know? Basically, what's gonna make her or break her is this one. If the debuff is good or bad, because, you know, when it comes to collab characters, if the collab character is basically focused on being just a damage dealer without providing anything to the team, well, usually they don't, you know, they don't age well. I'm looking at you, A2. So her burst skill enhances her skills and attack power, allowing her to unleash powerful additional attacks. Okay, so basically buffs all the previous effects, I think. Anyway, so she's gonna be a critical based, right? I think she'd pair up really well with characters like Maid Mask, who gives you critical. Also, if you have Treasure Miranda. Okay, not bad. I mean, this is what I'm looking at, okay? If these debuffs are good and she hits hard, then yeah, she might be a must-pull character. But, you know, must-pull, really? It comes to like collab characters that usually doesn't happen. Let's continue. I guess next one would be Raven.
Rust buckets like these have humans on the ropes.
Okay, there she
How
is.
painfully pathetic. Revenge does not discriminate. It is the greatest equalizer.
Cryo Blade. Oh, RL.
What is this place?
I was gonna say, let me guess. She's melee?
It's so
There she
noisy and
is.
bright. I hate it. Die!
Okay.
I've stumbled into quite an
Okay. So she's rocket launcher. Uses a sword that's like, you know, the attack pattern is like a broad blade, so screams a lot similarly to A2, but what do we expect, right? I mean, Eve is literally 2B. Planet diving suit, okay. 6 version 2, so this one is the free skin. That's cool. I like that the free skins are actually different from their standard skin. And we have a Midsummer Alice, so this one is gonna be it's gonna be a pass, probably the event pass.
some place. Oh, can I become stronger?
Okay, here we go. Attacker, burst 3, rocket launcher, iron. Okay, okay. So Raven is an attacker whose attack power grows whenever she destroys enemy parts. Okay. A2 is a very good unit that can destroy enemy parts. Her burst skill allows her to unleash AoE attacks, further enhancing her own offensive capabilities. Let's see how it goes, because this is basically the type of units that doesn't age well when it comes to NIKKE collab characters, right? Because from the looks of it, she's a pure DPS. A2 was good. She was good until she wasn't, right? Like right now, I have a very powerful A2, guys. My A2 is super invested. Like I'll show you how much investment I have on A2. There she is. So we have MLB A2 max out. So not really max out, but you know, +5, even has a doll, and 777 for now. But I can't even use her anywhere, bro. I can't even use her anywhere. So I hope that is not the case with Raven. But comparing the two, right? Raven is a pure DPS, you know, she doesn't buff other units based on this description. Yeah, so far what's promising is Eve. Should you pull? I mean, bro, if you like the design, what's stopping you, right? Who's stopping you? I'm definitely gonna pull for at least one copy of each. Now the question is, will I invest, like put equipments on them and actually upgrade them? It depends on where are you in the game right now. Are you in the end game, like an end game player, or are you just like still in the campaign? You haven't finished the normal campaign. Because if you haven't finished the normal campaign, then I would say wait for the reviews, right? Check them out first, see for yourself if you want to actually invest on these characters, because you know, when it comes to collab, they don't really age well. I've shown you A2. I actually have the very first collab character, right? Chainsaw Man. Let me show you power real quick. You see my power? 4-1 +5. She doesn't have a doll because I already stopped using her before the doll was even introduced. So this is also a character that that is like a pure DPS character. Was good on her release, but after like 4 months or so, fell off. A2 aged a bit longer. Like she was good for like a year, I think, and then she was out of the picture. If you look at the, what do you call this, at the patterns here, the characters that actually stay relevant, the characters that are like limited, are, for example, Summer Anise. Summer Anise buffs electric code units, right? She hits hard but also buffs other units, and that's the reason why she's still here. She's still being used. She's still very strong, because even though there are characters that already appeared that are very strong, for example, the strongest right now on electric code would be Cinderella. Anise buffs Cinderella. Same with, for example, Mari. Mari is also very good. Why? Because she basically buffs everyone. You see this? She's a burst dude that gives a lot of buffs. Not to mention Pierce. You know, that's just a bonus. Just looking at the attack percent, that's already good. The way it comes to patterns, the characters that actually stay relevant when it comes to like limited and collab characters are the characters that has buffing capabilities, right? That basically supports other units. So yeah, I don't know about Raven, but if you have the gems, you have the tickets, pull at least one copy. I mean, during this event, you'll get a lot of rainbow tickets anyway. Speaking of pulling, we'll be hosting viewer pulls. It's gonna be on Thursday. That's July 12th, 8 p.m. EST. That's right after the maintenance. Right? I'll go live and I'll pull for you. I'll pull for anyone who wants me to pull for them. Prioritizing, of course, our members. Right? Big shout out to our members. Ko-Fi members would be Tina, Iniken, Dominus, and to our YouTube members, Dominus, Basachi, and Tina Iniken. Thank you so much, guys. And if you haven't joined our Discord yet, we do have a Discord server for those of you who wants to join our community. Link would be on the description and on the comment section below. I really want to revive this Discord server. You know, we have VIP here. These are for our beloved members. So if you become a YouTube member today, you'll have access to this. Okay. All right. Shameless plug, but let's move on. Okay, who's this?
I am Lily Artemis II.
Oh, it's the SR characters. Okay, we actually don't talk about the SR characters, guys. So I guess we'll move forward. Okay, these are the other stuff. Okay, this is gonna be the event map. That's cool. But it is like near though. It doesn't mean it's bad. Okay, this is gonna be a boss that's coming from the game Stellar Blade, I think. Providence. And it looks like a mech that came from Armored Core. You know what's funny? I don't know if you notice it. We don't see numbers, right? We don't see damage numbers. They're literally concealing the damage that these two can deal. This boss is gonna have a lot of parts. Yeah. Which is to be expected because, you know, Raven literally, you know, gets more power the more parts she destroys. So it's gonna be one of those boss that has multiple parts. Wait, what's this? Minigame? Wait, what? Wait, this is the minigame? Oh, okay. Wait, so the minigame is literally you playing Stellar Blade on NIKKE. That's funny because I don't know if you guys have seen the trailer for Stellar Blade and NIKKE collab, right? For the Stellar Blade, you actually play like NIKKE on Stellar Blade. So they did the opposite. Yeah, absolute marketing. Not cinema, marketing, bro. Absolute marketing. It looks fun though. It looks fun. What's this? Oh, when players achieve the highest score, the battle will end automatically and they will get the basic rewards. This is for co-op. Improve the existing mode, challenge mode, to help players achieve higher scores. And if a player is inactive for a prolonged period during battle, they will be kicked out. Added the challenge results screen and a reporting feature to foster a better gaming environment. Do you care about this? Do you care about this? Okay, we do get full burst day during weekends. Man, shift up. If you guys are listening, just make this permanent, man. Every weekend, full burst day. Just make that permanent. I don't know. Just a suggestion, I guess. Okay, moving on. Oh wait, they're gonna show Stellar Blade NIKKE. You see this? You see this? You're gonna play, you know, NIKKE on the Stellar Blade game. If you're playing NIKKE, you're gonna play Stellar Blade. That's the minigame. If you're gonna play Stellar Blade, like the actual game, you're gonna play NIKKE. With Eve as your NIKKE. You see that? I think that looks fun. That looks cool. Okay, basically does the same burst she does in NIKKE. Poly Rapunzel Laplas is no way this cassette tape. You can get them as fish, I think. Yeah, there it is. That's cute, of course. Doro is here. Are you guys gonna play Stellar Blade? My wife is asking if they paid Musan to put Doro. I think so, yeah. Yeah. They should, right? Shift up. I'm itching to play this game, by the way, like Stellar Blade, but my PC is not so stellar right now. My wife gets it. Anyway, my PC is not so stellar right now, so I guess we'll have to wait a bit. Oh yeah, the gacha skin.
I'm rolling over to commemorate these new outfits. Wouldst thou care to join me in rusticating? I yearn to feel the wind upon my...
The Scarlet gacha skins, you can get this by getting it in-game, or if you purchase the Stellar Blade PS5 or PC, the complete edition, and you have to play at least 2 hours to get the costume. It's pretty cool. If you have a PS5 or if you're PC can actually run Stellar Blade, I think you should get the game, and then you get this for free. Oh yeah, if you haven't used this code yet, you can use it, right? I think up until July. Just type in NIKKE Stellar Blade to get these rewards. So yeah, I guess that's basically it for today's video. Are you guys excited? Personally, I'm just looking at Eve right now just because of the debuffs, right? I'm not super excited when it comes to like collab, right? Well, in a sense, like investing, right? Investing on these characters. I'm not super excited when it comes to that part. Will I pull? Yes, I'll pull at least one copy. But yeah, the reason for that is because, you know, I feel like I got betrayed investing for collab characters. But this is, you know, Shift Up's own IP, so maybe they're actually better than the previous collaborations we got. Anywho, that's basically it for our today's video. Whatever, man, I'm running out of words. I'll see you guys on Thursday, okay? We'll do viewer pools, so yeah, please say hi. It's gonna be 8 p.m. EST. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and thank you again to our members. My wife wants to say thank you.
Mrs. Tsu here. Just want to thank our profile members, Tina Inekun, Dominus, and our YouTube members, Dominus, Versace, and Tina Inekun. Thank you all so much for the support.
That's basically it, guys. I'll see you on the next one. See you on Thursday. Goodbye for now. Johnny. 빛을 쫓아도 애매 현실은 봄새 회색 먼지로 가득 그 봄